What's up, guys? I'm Ben from the Astronomers, and today I'm really excited to show you how I made Overthinking. Intro music. Alright. For me, Overthinking was definitely like a huge song because it was by far, like in my opinion, like my favorite production I've ever made. Right when we heard that for the first time, both Michael and I, we both just lit up and we're like, oh my god, this is gonna be sick. And then 3 hours later it was almost done. It was just that quick. I was really excited, but at the same time I was kind of nervous because I really hoped that they were as excited about it as I was, because usually I'm not super pumped about songs, and this one I was really excited for, and I was hoping people's reactions were the same as mine. Alright. So let's see. Well, we started with the voice memo that Michael recorded, and I loved it. He recorded this piano. And then I add another layer of that, just like a electric piano with a chorus effect on it. That's kind of obviously the bones of it, but we needed an intro, and we didn't feel that was appropriate for the intro. So I'm like, okay, I found these cool plucks the other day. Let's try making something out of those. And then we made this thing. And something cool about this is we actually have, one center one, which is in terms of stereo, it's right, in the center. And then we got a hard left one, so it's only this speaker, and it's a higher octave. And then this one is a hard right, and it's a lower octave. And it just gives it this nice wideness, and just kind of fills up all that space. It's such a simple sound, but it really fills it out. And then just behind that, we just got this really nice kind of organic snap with, again, with the wideness. It's called the sample delay. And what we do is turn it to the milliseconds, and I turn it to about 4 millisecond delay, so that means these speakers, left and right, the right one is delayed 4 milliseconds, so it gives it this wideness in the snap, and it just worked really nice. So this is the part where we really got into it. We had that intro done with the voice.
On my phone, so I take it out on the Uber driver.
That sounds good. And then this really cool part where we got it rocking was.
But he still asks me on my day. What?
So right there, that effect is just it's called Formant. Gives it this super disgusting John Billion vibe. And now we just keep it going in the background.
What I have for lunch now is
all that together.
What I have for lunch now is 5 o'clock and I'm stopped.
The bass is cool too, so if I play the bass in the chorus, it sounds like this. But I'm for the verse, I don't want that. I want it to be, I want it to kind of glide where it goes doo-doo-doo. All you have to do is overlap the bass notes, and it gives it this sound. That little winds right back up. So that.
What I have for lunch now is
That's just another little formant effect we did on his vocal. That's kind of the idea throughout the whole song. We got these really nasty brass section. So they sound okay by themselves, but the real magic comes when you bounce all those together, which basically means you're taking all those and you're printing it instead of a MIDI file. It's in just an audio file. So I print that into an audio file, and then I chop it up and then reverse it so they go into each other. So then you get this, the reverse. It's just the little things that really make it a hit. So the kids, how we did that, same thing. It's just, format. We use a plugin called Little Ultra Boy, and how we did the kids on this part. It's just basically us, probably 9 times in a row, singing it in a room together. I think it's just me and Michael. and then I go through each one and make them like different. I'll make one like pitched up, and I'll do one way to the left, way to the right, one way down low, one with a ton of distortion, and then I print them all together and like recompress them, and it just sounds really good that way. In the first verse there's no piano. We wanted to keep that like little jazz piano going, but we didn't want it to be so up front, so what we did was just like an EQ automation. So I'll solo it. It kind of makes it sound like it's like underwater. It sounds like that now. And then if I skip through, we automate it up right before it goes back into like the little pre-chorus thing. So it goes, and it just kind of gives it that little natural rise.
It was what I had for lunch. Now it's 5 o'clock and I'm starving, and I don't think that we're done.
So then the ending is where everything kind of comes together. This is by far my favorite part of the song. So in the background, we got this little organ like rise thing. I don't even know what you call it. And we got this little like piano like flutter thing that we got going over that. So together, those two sound like this. Just a super like fun vibe. I'll kind of solo the vocals. This is where the vocals get kind of interesting. He does like these cool like harmonies at the end. So like together.
I get high in the bathroom anyway, yeah.
Just like these two like little distorted background things just kind of add to it. A little bit of echo on those. This wasn't even supposed to be in the song. I just missed that. So like all this background noise, I just realized is in the song, and it sounds like shit. So listen for it next time you're listening, and same with this right over here. I just forgot.
Overthinking.
I just forgot to cut that out, but yeah.
Overthinking. I get high in the bathroom anyway.
And so that's how we made Overthinking. This is my first like kind of production breakdown, so let me know how good it is. If you haven't heard it yet, go check it out on Spotify, and we have a lot of new shit coming out, so thanks.